How you guys been doing today? It's good. So, um, I watched. So I've been seeing a lot of like stuff about this new anime called Chainsaw Man. Now, before everyone started hating on me just for no reason, I want to say that the things I like about it is one, the animations. I think the animation's pretty good. I think it's really good. Um, However, uh, like it's not really impressive, or at least some of the fight scenes I felt like it's something I've already seen before. It gives me a lot of Attack on Titan vibes, and like it felt too easy, if that makes sense. Which I know a lot of people are very like we're gonna be a big old sourpuss about it, but like at the same time, I felt like okay, so I want to talk about a different types of animes that I enjoy. Even as a wee lad, I absolutely enjoy these specific animes. So one was Afro Samurai, fucking good one. Oh, beautiful animation. Fight scenes were gold. And then the other one, Hellsing or Hellsing Ultimate. Those both of the old one and the reboot, both of them are very good. Especially Hellsing Ultimate. Oh my god, it is amazing. Amazing. Awesome animations. However, uh with Chainsaw Man, I don't know, I can't dig it. Like I don't get good I can't vibe with it is the thing. And the thing is, it's like I've been getting it's overtly hyped for me. Um, I don't get me wrong. It's a cool concept. The idea of like literally a guy that's like have a chainsaw head and chainsaw arms. Like this is like Evil Dead's like every wet dream guy. It's like yeah, it's a good. It's freaking crazy. It's a good idea. However, mm, it felt like just I was just like I felt like I was just watching every single anime where you're just sitting there, have these assholes just walking on the street or walking on the crossroad and just kill to take care of something that's no biggie, that's not a challenge, no nothing. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the anime I don't dig because I rather have a fight that's like actually like a challenge. Like it shows that's like these things are not just, you just sweep them under the rug. No, they're absolute challenges and stuff. Like that's the thing why I'm not fond with half of these animes is because they make it so easy for to get rid of these creatures or enemies or whatever you call it. Wherever it is, like Dragon Ball Z, that's why I'm not fond with it. Um, and my thing is like some of the characters on episode 2, I felt like I don't know, they're easy characters. They're already like there you got the one that's like the edge lord. You got the one who's like the Harley Quinn version basically. I forgot the one with the red horns. I don't know. I don't vibe with her. And like that one guy that like he's like a tough guy whatever. He punched the main character out of nowhere. And he's like I lost my parents by a bunch of demons. I'm like, okay, I don't care about you. You do not matter. I do not care about you. You're trying to make me feel bad. I just met you. I don't know you, therefore I should not care about you. You know? And it's like when it comes to characters like that, I don't know, you need to get some build up. You need to give them character, you need to give them like something. Don't just expect us to like them. Like one of my favorite episodes ever, it was Hellsing Ultimate. Like it shows like the very beginning of all the introductions of our main characters in the very first episode. It shows about Integra. It shows her about her backstory and stuff, and why she's so cold and tough about a lot of stuff, and why she's an expert because she's supposed to be. She's hunt monsters and stuff. She gotta do her homework. And then Alucard, there's so much build up. There's so much like huge build up with him, and then we never get to see like how like what is he exactly. And I love the soundtrack and the fucking voice acting is just mwah, fucking good, so good. The voice actors did all the people who did the voice acting of the both of those animes are very good. They did a great job. Um, and then like Saris, she started off as this like this rookie, this new cop and stuff, and she was 18, and so she's this new ground territory now for her, and she thinking that this would be a best way to do this job. She's kind of like Clarice Starling, except the mixture of Selena from Underworld. The reason I said that is because Clarice Starling has a similar like tragedy with her character, and she's surrounded with a bunch of guys and stuff. She rarely has any like like gals or anything like that, or lady coworkers. There's always guys. You rarely see anything. The only like ladies that she works with is Integra in the future. I mean, in the future episodes. But overall, there it's just like what I mean, where she feels like powerless. She feels like she wants to do better. She wants to do more and stuff, but she has limitations and stuff because not just because and for because what she is and all that stuff. She's new. She's just dropping this first mission, already losing her shit and just scared to death of what the fuck is happening. And the fact that like the first vampire she's gonna face was not only did he turn her own coworkers into zombies, but literally about to torture her and like do all manner of horrible things until Alucard show up, which is fucking good, and it shows how how strong Alucard is. Again, we're showing and learning about these characters, how they start off and how they evolve, and what is their flaws and stuff, what is their conflict. Like we all get all that information in just one episode. I feel like I don't know, like I couldn't relate the main character all you because like sure it relates to certain people when you talk about like horny and being horny and stuff. Like I don't know, I can't relate to that because like for me it's like I get it, So I'm lonely, There's nothing wrong of expressing yourself, of saying how you feel, but I don't know. You can't have that just be his personality, just him being horny all the time. That cannot be his personality. Like it should be more than that. I feel like. I felt like if that's gonna be the case, like it'd be a lot more interesting if you was like Ash, how like when it was like he's kind of like I wouldn't say mature, like or discreet. I say he's like more just like he checked them. He just observed the ladies and stuff. It's just visual. It's not full on dialogue about it. It's just you get an idea of his personality. He checks them out and just walks away, And he's just like think about it. It's like expressing his emotions. It's like that's nice. Yeah, just like do that type of style. Where at the same time, he's shy and stuff. He has what I mean. Cause he never have any relationships and stuff. So because he has social anxieties and stuff. You know what I mean? Like certain like again conflicts and stuff. He's like he in the beginning he's like Huey from The Boys. He's you know a timid shy guy. You know what I mean? But he evolves to become this tough badass butcher basically, which is Chainsaw Man. Like he was scared shitless and all that stuff, and it evolved him to become this hero and stuff that he becomes what we all know him and love and stuff. I don't know, just certain stuff that I would love that's what they should have done. Like dude, I was hoping the first episode was straight up like a horror movie, like Evil Dead's type style, the old one and stuff, where like this guy has been through some shit, like crazy stuff, and I felt like, sure he died, but I felt like I prefer his ass getting ripped apart, eaten, because in the episode it's literally surrounded by zombies, with this ugly like Lovecraftian creature that's like controlling all these zombie dudes, and I can't help but think like, dude, this would be a perfect opportunity to do like the opposite what Hellsing Ultimate did. This straight up is like a retelling of Hellsing Ultimate, except with Chainsaw. Except Alucard, it's Chainsaw Man. Now that isn't a bad idea, but I felt like, I don't know, they should have done more. Did something a unique like telling of the story, and it's like, I don't know, it's okay, but and then some of the creatures designs are pretty cool, but we never get to see like what they do and stuff. We never see what the kind of damage they could do to a human being. Like that's why also what I love about like Hellsing and like the boys and like Alpha Samurai is we get to see the kind of damage that these henchmen or bad guys can do to people. Like for instance, like the intro of Afro Samurai, Justice, uh, the voice actor that did by Ron Perlman and stuff. We see how tough this dude is. Like he used pistols and stuff instead of the traditional swords and stuff, and he literally could slice people's heads off. But yet he only used the only. But what's weird, he all he had was pistols. Where was the knife? So it creates fear and like you don't know like what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? Until toward the last ending, the last episode, when Afro finally faced Justice, there was so much build up. There's so much like tension, and I love like before they fight, Justice was practically busting his balls about his dad, how he became no better than his dad. He's still soft from the inside and stuff. While at the same time, Justice was literally just stalling so he can like fully restore himself because he was like a mummy basically. And it was just I love the villains and stuff in Afro Samurai, and I also love Juno. How Juno is the most saddest tragedy character that is way better. Like this should be George Lucas. You should pay attention to this episode because honestly, I absolutely love the way they explain the backstory. I find his story way tragedy than Anakin's backstory. I don't know why. I just find it way more compelling. Dude, like, because he wasn't just like melted by lava. Dude, he was like stabbed multiple times by a bunch of gang members who killed all his foster brothers and his little sister. Like, oh my god. And then what's worse, he literally saw his own brother kill his, like, fucking father figure. And he just felt so fucking betrayed. And, like, he accidentally fall off a cliff to a river. Like, he mangled his body, and yet he's still alive while he's drowning. Until the villains, they rescue him to rebuild him. Like Darth Vader. Except way more Frankenstein. And it's just, man, like when you see him without the clothes, without his helmet, dude, he looks haunting. He looks fucked. And what's worse, they allow him to walk out like on the streets while he's like like can't even comprehend what he's been through. And he went back to that place to the orphanage until a bunch of gang members were still there, and then he just completely killed them without him reacting to it. Like it was almost like his body's just like instincts to it, or the body react, but his mind wasn't, and so he was just shocked. He was just like, "What the fuck?" Because he thought he would die and stuff, and then the mute and this I love the soundtrack and stuff, and the mute and the emotion and the art style is so good. Where he remembered now when he was looking around the place of this orphanage, it's completely ruined. It's destroyed. It's filled with graffitis. It's abandoned. It's like a crack shed, and it's so fucking sad. And he's just his now he start remembering, and that's where the tears start dropping. And he never cried. Those tears will never stop falling since that day now. And then he start biting his gums and stuff to the point he's bleeding, and he's literally stomping Afro Samurai's dad's funeral grave, like because how much he fucking despised Afro for what he did to him, and it was just fucking good origin story. Oh my god! And the first time we saw, we instantly recognized before the origin story, before that twist, we heard his voice, but we slowly recognized, and then even Afro was slowly recognizing, and even the music wasn't like this action, like Raza type music. It was actually more sad because we're realizing that this is Juno, and the voice acting again, the way Juno was fighting and stuff. He was breathing while he felt like he was in pain, like every stitches he was breaking apart while he was trying to fight Afro, and it's so sad. While you see in the side of his helmet, you see him crying and stuff. Oh, very good, brilliant writing, and like really good animation. It got me really emotional every time I see it. Um, and then my also I love also the fight scenes with Hellsing Ultimate. How like each we get to see what the kind of damage that these enemies are capable of doing. Like one of my favorite ones is Luke Valentine, where he's so fast that he can literally just kill an entire like soldiers with just a flick of his wrist. Literally, like holy shit, that's insane. And so good animation also, and just great soundtrack, and it's just great dialogue and voice acting, awesome. Um, and then it introduced and it's, sure Luke was tough, but not even close as Alucard because Alucard he has different state. It reveals to what his powers are in like level 1 or level 2 or whatever. You know what I mean? And it shows like he could summon hellhounds. It's like shit out of the video game The Darkness, which I absolutely love that game. That's what remind me of where it's just freaking wild. Uh, it's like you know what I mean? It's just like two both of my favorite animes. Uh, and there's not one another animes that I could think of that never gone close to that as tierless of that. Like Attack on Titan, no, I just wasn't fond of these characters because I find them very bland. I find them there's no, I don't know, I don't dig them. I don't vibe with them because I don't know, like everything's we already got the tragedy and all that stuff thrown in. We didn't get the chance to get to know them before everything is thrown at you, and expect us we supposed to feel something for them. I felt like they need to be earned that. Like that's what I love about in the boys. Like we didn't really get to know like we get to know Butcher and stuff before we revealed of what actually happened to him, and the fact that like that origin story was really good too, and especially in season 3, where we get to know like how he was raised when he was a kid, and the fact that he was like abused and stuff. Oh, so good. The actors that played the kids, they did a great job, especially the actor who played young Butcher. He did a really good job for the accent too. Even that origin story for Homelander too, on the first season, where he was just like got offended by the blanket and stuff that was such good dialogue and stuff. Great the way of this great way of storytelling, and oh, so good. Where it's like it shows we all understand why until we learn that like that was the only thing he had in the place he was raised in. And that's all he had was just that. And they were just treating him like a guinea pig and stuff, and it was just yikes. And the cartoon of Diabolical, which is that last episode with Homelander's first mission, was honestly one of my favorite episodes because it gives more context as him as a character and stuff. How in the beginning he was cocky and stuff, and like a young kid, like Anakin. But he realizes he fucked up, and like you know what I mean. And once people call him a monster, it triggered him. It like really triggered him to the point he just killed everyone in that room and didn't even realize he actually did it because that's how much it triggered him. Because the last thing he ever wanted to be known for is be a monster or a villain, and that is good character development and good like character writing and stuff. And it gives me a lot of good perspective of like what kind of a character he is. And I wish that Chainsaw Man is kind of like that, where it's a wild comedy, but at the same time, it gives very interesting backstories and give interesting perspectives. So I watched 2 episodes of it. They're okay. Um, I didn't really care about them because, dude, that main character was straight up just simping this one lady, the boss lady. I forgot her name, but yeah, I was just like, I don't care about her. Like, she is not cooler than Integra. I'm sorry. No. Therefore, I don't care about her. Why do I care about her? It's like, I don't know. Please, people, leave the comments below. Say how you feel about it. Do you think I'm a fucking idiot? Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Or you think I'm saying or you agree how I feel? Please let me know. Do you think the show's overhyped? I feel like it is. Because it doesn't earn, like, I don't know, it doesn't earn it. Because, like, especially the design for Chainsaw Man, like, it's a dope design, but for me, I just, like, find it a little bit goofy. Because I don't know, it kind of reminds me of, like, Venom if you mix with Ash. Like, that exactly what that is. Which, for me, I wish they give it more, like, biomechanical, like, flesh half machine type look, which I will fucking love if that was the case. But no, especially I love how everyone was simping over that dog. And it's like, dude, that is not a dog. That's an anime dog. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about those dogs. They're not cute. They're ugly as fuck. I prefer actual animals of pugs and stuff. Like, if I ever want to if there's ever gonna be a live action movie of it, just make it an actual dog with a fucking chainsaw, shit on its face. Like, that'd be funny. I don't know. Just get like a bulldog or something, pug. I don't know, something. But yeah, apparently like every anime character have to have like make when they have to make it cute, they gotta make it like big giant fucking eyes and stuff. Like, especially that one animal, dude. They made it look like a fucking that squeezy toy thing, where the eyes just pop out and pop in. That's what it literally looked like. But oh well, people are gonna shit on me, so it's whatever. But again, please let me know in the comics. In the comments. I really want to know what you guys' thoughts on this. What I'm saying right now. Do you think give it a second chance, or is that or I'm right how I feel about it? I don't know. But anyways, if you guys like this video, you know what to do. Just like, comment, and subscribe and stuff. Just help out. Just give me some motivation and stuff. It helps me motivate and stuff. I don't make money out of this. It's just completely for free. So yeah. All right then. Bye bye.